The Isle of Man, a 220 square mile jewel in the middle of the Irish Sea. Because it's not part of the UK, its local government can do as it pleases. And so for 2 weeks of the year, the Highway Code is put away as the roads become a racetrack for the 105-year-old TT. And today, we've got some very privileged access to use these closed roads as our playground. Take one brand new rear-wheel drive Subaru, one 37-mile-long track, and take one Tiff-Needell. I think this will be worth watching.
The course has more than 250 corners, winding through towns, villages and across a mountain. Superbikes hit 200 miles an hour on the mile-long straight.
It's just mental, but it makes one have a go.
Today, I'm using this petrifying track to give the brand new Subaru BRZ a baptism of fire. It was jointly developed alongside Toyota's GT86 in a bid to keep costs low. And I'm hoping the BRZ has all of the Toyota's grip and agility. The last time a car raced here, it nearly ended in tragedy when rally ace Mark Higgins went into a bend too fast and momentarily lost control. We've been given special permission to do just one lap of the course, squeezed into the timetable between races. It's a bit of an honour, but they've been impressing upon us. We can't muck up, I can't crash, I can't do anything wrong because it'll ruin the timetable of the bikes. But, you know, I've got this 37.75-mile lap of the gods to drive around, so I want to make the most of it. With just 20 minutes until my one flying lap, I decided to ask for some tips from the experts. Steve, I've got to learn the TT course as I drive it for the first time. Now, you, when you first came in, were the fastest newcomer, so you learnt it quickly.
Yeah, pretty quick. I did an awful lot of homework, you know. I was sensible enough to come over and do a lot of laps beforehand. But no, I just hope you're not quite as nervous as I was on my first lap round.
You talk to someone like John McGuinness, and the key to the whole place is he doesn't just know where the corners, he knows where the manhole covers are, where the camber of the road goes, where the sun's going to glint in your eyes.
So, Mark, you've seen me driving, you know, I mean, you know, can you think of anything that could possibly go wrong before I set off?
You could run out of talent halfway around a corner. Obviously, that will never happen.
No.
But I think you've just got to stop going sideways, Tiff.
Oh.
The big thing is there's lots of it absolutely straight line on a bike. But to do that, you've got to be 6 inches from each curb, and with a car, it's a corner. So, good luck.
Thank you, James. So, here we are, rolling up to the start line of the legendary Isle of Man TT mountain course. My heart's racing, the adrenaline's pumping. I can see probably about 300 yards ahead, and then the course just disappears over a crest, plunging down to, well, I know not what. And revving that box engine. And we're plunging down Bray Hill, where they just stay completely flat out, building up to about 170. You cannot believe how stick. No, you're having a joke. You are having a joke. And then it's wheelie. The first couple of corners let me get a feel for the car's handling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Probably one of the best things about the car is the steering feel. I am getting a lot of feedback for these cambers, curbs, jumps and leaps. Nice positive feel to it. Now we're coming to this Balagary kink. The bikes go through at 170 miles an hour. And then just stay pinned open. The 2-litre Boxer engine gets the BRZ to 62 in just over 7 seconds and gives it a top speed of 140 miles an hour. No, I can see the grooves in the tarmac where the bikes have been bottoming out through there. That is just awesome. And we're coming through the town of Kirkmichael. No gravel traps to catch you here, just houses, people's gardens, lampposts, bus stops. Whoa! Revelers are in force, grabbing fins, hammering through this town. You never see more than about 100 yards ahead of you at the most. Down now to the famous Ballaugh Bridge where the bikes take off. Will Bree take off as well? Oh, I think that was a bit hard. Sorry, Subaru. Trouble is now, I'm wanting more power, even though I'm using the revs, which you have to because there isn't much torque. 200 horsepower isn't really enough. Come on, Scooby, more power, more torque. Stir up the boiler house. We're heading for the mountain. It's just full throttle all the way. Apparently the bikers call this a straight. They can have a breather on. No! This is the corner. I have to say, after nearly towards the end of the lap, I'm getting used to this little Subaru. Very confidence-inspiring. It's positive. It's positive. The front turns in nicely. There just isn't really the power to pull it out the other side. This is just the most amazing track experience I have ever had. Probably one of the most amazing driving experiences I've ever had. I am literally gobsmacked. It's my first ever lap of the Isle of Man TT course. And for what, 25 grand? The Subaru's been a great car to do it in. I can't quite believe I've survived that.